Welcome back to Dinton Pastures Country Park. It's the 15th of November 2013. We're in the den building area. These structures were all made by the children and the volunteers that came down during half term and got involved in the woodland workshop, which was run by Touchwood. It's a great project. They use woodland craft techniques to make everything, so they'll be using bracken and sticks and branches they can find to create the wigwam teepee structures once it's opened as part of a workshop, once it's all going live. Okay, let's have a nosy around the site. Move this. It was secured, we kept it separate from the main site during the workshop. Here's the Pendulum picnic benches. The idea is here kids can hop up, or anyone can hop up and actually climb all over the picnic bench, so you can climb up and down and around it and annoy your family and friends while they're all having their sandwiches. Everything, the DNA of this whole project is play, adventure, connecting with the outdoors with a wee bit of risk in it. These giant steps were stones that we found on site. All these mounds we've designed ourselves. They look natural, and that's half the challenge designing a landscape. You want it to look like it belongs and it's always been there. Let's go through the tunnel again. Here we go, this giant long concrete tunnel. Yeah, mind your head when you're going through. Out into the sand area. You've got the hanging log in front of you, hand carved. The struts will be taken off at this. These will be taken off, these fellas, and the log hangs there. It's a seating swinging structure. Great fun for all the family as part of an adventure. Here's the giant nest structures. Let's have a quick nosy. We've always wandered past them, so I'm going to try and just give you a sneaky peek. And as I appear in the medium one, that's looking down into the lowest nest where the younger kids can play. And this one takes you up into the higher nest, and I'll make another visit another time and crawl through it. Right now I'm going to leave it to your imagination, or you'll have to just come down and try it yourself once we open. Right, the bark's gone in. Gorgeous smell. The more little bums that slide up and down these tunnels, the more they go from crawling to sliding tunnels. And that's the highest one. Let's come back over here. Let's not walk on Darren's seeding. We're extending the site, we're moving it back. The whole boundary fence has been moved back 1.5 meters, just giving it a bit more space to breathe. Over here is the sand area. It's going to have big logs in that. The idea is there, that's for the younger children. Toddlers can go. It's secure with the timber edging around it, which means they can play safely without getting collided into by the older children. The oak tree here now used to have a fence running right down the side of it. We've moved that fence wide. Just gives the space more chance to breathe. Here is the funnel trap. You've seen this before. And our giant long oak bench. We've put these in a few of our projects now. They're great fun. Backrests are essential in play areas. Really essential to have a backrest on, especially for the older generations. You can't expect everybody to sit on a boulder or a grassy mound. Giant logs. Still waiting for the hand grips to go on. The hand grips are going to be positioned by a local climbing group, with different skill levels going up, more around the bottom, less at the top. There's Di and Joe working on the bridge structure. We'll wander over there in a minute, have a bit of a nosy. You remember last week this was covered. It's still incredibly sticky and boggy, to the point I slipped over earlier in it. Lovely. And one of our counsellors got stuck earlier in the week in it, so just going to take our time going across this boggy bit of the site where the kickabout area is going to go. Here we go. This is the bridge. It's got a little tunnel. Joe just pondering what to do next. The thing is, with a lot of what we've designed here, it's bespoke, so we're still working things out on site. This area here is where the regular swings are going to go under the tree, and this, which has just gone in this morning, is the zip wire. There's the zip wire structure we were going to attach to the tree, can't do that, so we've planted our own trees. There's Jules down there working at the levels, and in the distance you can see that hollow log that we looked at last week. Just waiting for the children to come down and play on it. Project will be complete by Christmas, but we've got 2-month bedding in period, which means the turf, the planting, the trees, the health and safety checks can all be done. Tweaks can be made, so when it opens, hopefully it'll run as smoothly as possible. Okay, I'm going to run up here. This is going to be a ramp with rope on, so kids can get to the top of the big mound. A great view from here, really high up. A good perspective of the entire site. And then there'll be this bridge walkway, which will take you across. Oh, a bit scary. There'll obviously be infills in this. Looking down the site. Perfect lookout point. And a bit of shine down there, you can just see the slide, the wide slides that arrived this morning. That'll be going down just here. And there'll be boulders going down the mound into this sand area. There'll be a spinny dish. Still lots to do, but it's all starting to come together. Very, very exciting. Got another month or so to go. So I'll pop back next week and make another little film and let you all have an insight into what's happening over here at Dinton Pastures Country Park. If you can't make it down here once it's open, you can follow the life of the project and see the opening by visiting davieswhite.co.uk or following us on Twitter, which is Davies_White. I'll post lots of pictures, comments, short films, so you can get a real insight as if you were already here. Okay, we'll see you next week. I hope you have a good weekend and see you soon. All the best. Cheers. Bye bye from Adam White at Dinton Pastures. Right. Can't believe I fell over. Right. Off we go.